Le Train Bleu is one of Paris's most iconic restaurants. Built inside the Gare de Lyon, it's a palace of Belle Époque grandeur. Chandeliers, gilded ceilings, painted murals. Honestly, few dining rooms in the world are this spectacular. But here is the real question. Does the food live up to the setting? Or is Le Train Bleu just a tourist trap with a very expensive menu? Today, I'm putting it to the test. By the end of this video, you'll know how much a meal here costs and if the experience is worth it. Le Train Bleu has a rather unusual setting for such a prestigious restaurant. It's located right inside the Gare de Lyon, one of the 6 major railway stations in Paris. Every day, thousands of travelers rush through here to catch trains to Lyon, the French Riviera, the Alps, or even Italy. And yet, hidden above the hustle and bustle of the station, is this grand dining room that feels like a world apart. No, not this one. The one just behind, at the top of the double staircase. Interestingly, Le Train Bleu has almost exactly the same ratings on Google and TripAdvisor as La Closerie des Lilas, which I reviewed last week. So the big question is, will I enjoy it just as much as I did at La Closerie? Let's get inside and see. Until 2018, as a famous food critic once said, Le Train Bleu was without a doubt the only restaurant where you can eat badly that's classified as a historic monument. But since 2018, Le Train Bleu has gone through a real revival with Michel Rostand, a former 2 Michelin-starred chef. He's not the chef running the kitchen day to day, but he oversees the menu, which he completely redesigned. And ever since, people say Le Train Bleu has been reborn. And as you can see, the prices have climbed almost as high as the ceilings in here. The good news is you can order wine by the glass. Though here, a single glass costs about the same as a bottle in your neighborhood Paris bistro. Grand Cru starts at €200 a bottle, because why not? The cheapest bottle here? A humble red Beaujolais, for just 49 euros. And yes, a small bottle of water costs €8.50. Let's not spend too much time on it. Basically, nothing comes cheap in this restaurant. As a Parisian, I'm lucky to go to restaurants with beautiful decor quite often, but I have to admit, this one is simply stunning. For drinks, I went with a bottle of sparkling water and a glass of Haute Rosé de Provence. In another life, I actually worked for this company, and I can tell you their rosé is among the very best you'll find. I went for the PLM menu at €76, and for starters, I chose the pâté en croûte de campagne with plum and chutney. One of my subscribers actually asked me to start reviewing pâté en croûte. Well, this one was excellent, only beaten, in my humble opinion, by the one I had at the Au Vieux Comptoir Bistro in the 1st arrondissement. For me, bread and butter are a must at any restaurant. And even though this butter wasn't salty as I prefer, it came from an excellent brand. On this beautiful silver serving cart is the roasted leg of lamb that I ordered for my main course. It's served with Michel Rostan's gratin dauphinois, the authentic Alpine recipe, without eggs or cheese. One of my childhood favorites, it's a real little Madeleine de Proust for me. Carving the leg of lamb at Le Train Bleu is a real ceremonial affair. Let's have a look at it. What the waiter's adding here is called ail en chemise in French, cloves of garlic slow cooked in the juices of the roasting lamb. And now, let's smother it all in some delicious juicy sauce. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Time to enjoy. I'm already licking my lips. For those in the know, this gratin dauphinois is a bit like what mashed potatoes were to the late Joël Robuchon, a signature dish for Michel Rostand. If I was lucky enough to try Robuchon's mashed potatoes, well, now I can proudly say I've conquered Rostand's gratin dauphinois, and I loved every bite. This isn't fancy molecular cuisine. No, this is rustic countryside cooking. And honestly, that's exactly what makes it so irresistibly good. Waiting for my dessert, I get front row seats to a real show. The waiter is making crêpes Suzette at the next table. If you've never heard of it, crêpes Suzette are thin French pancakes, flambéed with orange liqueur, butter, sugar, and orange zest. It's as much a show at the table as it is a dessert, sweet, buttery, and bursting with citrus flavor. One thing's certain, they're fresh. I timed it, over 4 minutes of preparing and sizzling right at the table. And now for my dessert, a Neapolitan rum baba with citrus-infused rum and a big cloud of whipped cream. In France, ads have to say drink with moderation. My waiter? He clearly never got the memo. Once again, I was impressed. The baba was melting in your mouth tender, and the rum, pure joy. Moderation? Another day. Just before handing me the bill, my wonderful waiter poured me another glass of rum. Maybe he knew I was going to need it. 105 euros just for me. That's officially the most expensive meal I've had for these Paris reviews. Do I regret it? Not one bit. Sure, it's expensive. Way pricier than other good brasseries in Paris. But this isn't just a meal. It's a full-on experience. The food, the service, the decor. Everything is over the top. So naturally, the prices are over the top too. So, final score, 17 out of 20. The decor, stunning. The food, very good. The service, friendly and attentive. The downside, definitely pricey. But for the full experience, it's totally worth it.